First and foremost, congrats to Notre Dame. They played an outstanding basketball game. I want to give credit to their crowd. I know it's been a lot going on here, and they showed up for their team this afternoon, and their team played inspired basketball. I think Mike is a really good coach, and for them to have the adversity they had today, really this week, third game, and one of your better players is out. He had them really ready to play. They stepped up. Their two best guys, Burton and Davis, were terrific. And they had some other guys, in particular Serta, that came in and gave them a big boost with his threes. We couldn't get stops really throughout the whole game, but in particular, especially the second half, for them to score 46 points in the second half. I thought we should have had a bigger lead at halftime. In the first half, we did not do a good job of valuing the basketball. Their physicality and getting up and pressuring us forced us into bad decisions and forced us into 8 turnovers in the first half. I thought we had a chance to put more points on the board, but we didn't. Give them credit for their defense. But for us, it was just our inability throughout the game, in particular the second half, to get stops.
Jeff, what was about their off-ball rotation that seemed to get you guys out of sorts? They had a lot of open looks at the rim.
Yeah, well, it was really our inability to guard the ball. That's what it was. Davis and Burton beating us on straight line drives, those two in particular, but then at times other guys beating us on straight line drives, then we got to get help. And they did a good job of spraying it out and having us in rotations. We have to do a better job guarding the basketball.
What is it about? I'm sorry. What is it about your team right now that it seems like when you get those defensive stretches, the offense doesn't capitalize for bigger runs. When you get those offensive stretches, the defense is
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I mean, I don't know the answer. We have to be more consistent in everything that we do. I thought we had a couple of good days, really good days of practice and preparation, but we didn't do some of the things that we worked on in practice in real time today, and that's where it counts, in real time. We have to do a better job of being able to stay in front of a guy, to not give up a straight line drive. To start the game, I think their first 6 points came on layups right at the basket, and just our inability to guard it on a straight line drive. We have to do a much better job than that.
What can you say about Cam's effort early on? It seemed like he was a big offensive threat for you guys.
Yeah, he was. He was. We were able to give him the ball in spots. He was efficient. He was able to finish. And so he did some good things for us.
Ish, got really hot late in the end there. What can you say about his effort to keep you guys alive?
Yeah, I mean, look, our guys, gave good effort, but it's not good enough. I mean, Ish made some plays. Appreciate him for doing that. He had the assignment of Burden a lot during the game. At times we switched off when I don't think we should have switched off. Maybe he was tired, but I love the fact that he pushed through. He's a tough kid. He's a good player.
Jeff, you didn't play your bench a lot in this game. Was that because of the defensive effort from the guys who went in? What happened?
Beebe had 3 fouls in the first half. Also didn't play well.
As a coach, how do you assess what your team's going through right now? It seems like you guys haven't been able to get back into the swing of things that you had early in the season.
Well, we're not the same team that we were early in the season because we're missing a big piece of our team with Dane. We've been very different since he went out, even when he came back the first time, because he was not the same. We're a different basketball team. We're an incredibly inconsistent basketball team. This is another game. There's 4 other ones that if we get a few stops or make a couple of plays, we're 1 or 2 possessions from winning the game. But we haven't been consistent enough with our discipline and the things that we have tried to work on in games to become a consistently good team. We did some good things the last 2 games, and then we came out here today, and again, I don't think it was anything with effort, but we didn't play with the intelligence and the commitment and the discipline defensively especially that we needed to. And then we had some really inopportune turnovers offensively. As mentioned in the first half, I thought we had about 3 plays in transition where we had a chance to score where we didn't. And those are big plays when you get a chance, especially when you're in a tight game and a team that's being really physical with you defensively.
Do you think you guys have a leadership problem?
No, I don't.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.